All right, so for this kind of section of what we're talking about, right, we're going to move into something that is maybe like often understood, or but I think is probably like often like misunderstood at the same time, right? And so for this section, we'll end up talking about police legitimacy and something pretty interrelated to that, and that is through community policing. The thing about writing community right there, right, is that there's so many like squiggles. It's like hard to pick out the M's from where the U and the N comes in. But yeah, hopefully, you're able to figure that one out, right? All right, so when we think about like police legitimacy, right, there's a few like associated ideas that come in, right? So I'm just going to call that PL for right here because I don't want to write out police legitimacy, right? And so if we think about what is part of this process, one aspect, right, is that we give police, our trust and our confidence. And we do their duty for their duties, right? And we're going to accept police authority. So if an officer says something, we're more likely to do that, right? And there's part of legal legitimacy that is also a belief that officers are fair. And so if we think about another way to like to maybe like visualize this, right, is that if we think about our trust, you know, um, and accept authority, and we're also make these like fairness judgments. We think that this is going to be related to change my color, police legitimacy here, right? So this is just a different way to illustrate it, right? So all these things are inform our level of police legitimacy, right? So when we think about what's like encapsulated into this, right? About how we make these judgments, right? If we think about the trust component, so we're left with this idea that we one believe that maybe like police are honest, and that they try to do their job well. May not always succeed, but we think that they're trying. We also, if we think about the, authority aspect, I probably should have changed a different color, so we'll just do that now. So if we think about our authority, right, we were going to have people like going to defer to law enforcement decisions. And, we feel obligated to pay attention to officers, right? To officer orders. And we make this judgment about fairness. We believe officer actions are morally justified and or appropriate. So we'll go ahead and like pause here, right? But I think we just want to take a moment to kind of like define these characteristics, right?